Hey everyone, Joe Lignor here with your tip clip of the week. Hey, this week's tip clip actually started last week when we talked about the dirty little P word, procrastination. Procrastination leads to this week's topic, which is missed assignments, which show up on your child's progress report or report card, and the havoc that they can create with that report or report card. Not having a system in place at home to keep track of extended deadline projects, papers, essays, anything that takes longer than one night, usual homework, there should be a system set up at home. If you're not sure how to do that, watch last week's tip clip, the dirty little P word. And there's a couple of examples that I provide inside of that tip clip that can help you with this week's tip clip. Now, missed assignments, how do they happen, you ask? Well, they put off and put off and put off getting started, procrastinating, and then all of a sudden it's 2 days until the project essay paper is due. And they either get it turned in absolutely terrible or they don't turn it in at all. The teacher reminds them, hey, Bobby, hey, Jill, where's your assignment? Oh, I'll have it after the weekend. Monday comes and they still don't have it. And Tuesday, Wednesday, the teacher's reminding them. And then their response is a typical response of a child. They put their head in the sand. They bury their head in the sand, thinking that everything will just blow by them. And after an amount of time, they'll pull their head out of the sand and they'll think, I'm good to go. Everything passed me by. But you and I both know that that's not what happens. Everything is worse than. They're now 2 weeks past the due date. There's other assignments that continually roll on. They have them to worry about, plus the one that they missed to worry about. They're going to have to work just as hard to get it completed because by now the teacher has called you, gotten you involved, and they have to work just as hard for much less credit. And the other side of that coin, forget about getting credit, what the missed assignment does to the progress report, to the child's report card. The missed assignments wreak havoc with the overall average. So what should have been mid to upper 80s, maybe a low 90s, and they have 3 missed assignments, now it's low 70s, probably even 60s or 50s, and they flunk. It's a flunking grade. When really they're not a flunking student, they're just not that organized yet. That part of their head's not developed yet, so they depend on you. Missed assignments can wreak havoc on a child or on the family itself when everybody gets the result of the missed assignments, which is a flunking grade on the progress report or a flunking grade on the report card. The child is not a flunking student. They're just bad at planning and managing and organizing, watching their time. That's just not their thing yet. So they depend on you. Step in, get involved, involve them, figure out a system that works. If you don't know what a system you can do, what system you can try, look at last week's tip, the dirty little P word. And I tell you about a system that a Haverford mother started and it worked extremely well. Guys, if you have any problems, questions, you don't understand what I talked about, please reach out to me, jlignor at standrewschool.com. jlignor at standrewschool.com. You know what this week is? Super Bowl. Go Eagles. My prediction, final score 31-27 Eagles. They're going to score the go-ahead touchdown in the final 2 minutes of the game. Go Birds!